You need desecration. You need drink you. You may complicate you.
And I happen to be privileged enough to be in on the fact that we have been visited on this planet. And the UFO phenomenon is real, although it's been covered up by our government for quite a long time. It is a real phenomenon, and there's quite a few of us. It's been well covered up by all of our governments for the last 60 years or so. But slowly it's leaked out, and some of us are privileged to have been briefed on some of it. But I've also been in military circles and intelligence circles that knows beneath the surface of what has been public knowledge that yes, we have existed.
There's a lot of crowd out there today. Let's hear them play. You can't have my station. You can't have my hate that it rains. You can't have my everything. You can't have my everything. Help me to have my reason. Help me to find yourself.
Check one, two. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to the show. This is His Lordship. Peace, love, and opportunities. That's what I wish for everyone. Hold on one second. Okay, that was Mrs. Lordship, so I had to answer that call. How's it going today? Let me put the chat room up on the big screen so I can see it while I'm talking and I don't have to keep looking at my phone. So, let me walk into a smaller room. This room is too big. Okay. Now, there we go. Welcome everyone. All right. I see Blue Rain was the first in the house. Kayla Joes, uh, Kaylee. Maybe I pronounced that wrong, but forgive me for that. Evelyn Underwood, Sunflower, Hudson River. I really love that name, Hudson River, because it reminds me of back home. Um, Sakina, Tresca, and anybody in the background that's peeping and not speaking. What's up with all this tribalism? I'm, you know, I heard Star one day from Shot 97 say that he's not with the tribalism thing, and I thought about it. I thought about it long and hard, and tribalism is dangerous. It reminds me of a scene out of Amstead when the Africans were they were in, I guess, like a jail and or a prison camp, and they were together, but they drew lines on the ground to separate each other. So even the Africans in the prison camp drew boundaries on the ground to section off their own area because they're, I guess, they differ from each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right on, Evelyn. Yeah, I put that eye up there because I want people to see that Lordship sees everything. And Lordship doesn't do anything publicly that he does not want other people to see. If you thought I paid Ashe for some nude pictures, you're sadly mistaken. All I did was donate to Ashe. All right? I donated to her because she donated to me twice. I don't have any problems with people who donate to me. I don't care what you do. You could be doing, as long as you ain't touching kids. But whatever you do in your private life on your private channel has nothing to do with me. I don't have to wait to donate money to get pictures. You see what I'm saying? I'm a troll. I already got the dirt on everybody. If I don't make those kind of videos, I could have been put videos up about Clyde Diva, but I didn't. I don't make those kind of videos where you block the vagina and all that stuff. Um, if Ashe wanted to send me some pictures, she did it out of the kindness of her heart, and I can go to X videos to look at some vaginas. I don't need to wait on some YouTubers' vaginas to see. I can go to X videos and see hundreds, thousands of vaginas. Okay. Now, I ain't even watched the show. I was in the chat room. I said hello. I hit her up because I had some money on my Cash App, and then I stepped out, said, made a few remarks, and I was out. Me and Clyde Diva don't have a problem. I went on her panel last night. Clyde Diva didn't even know I was blocked. Clyde Diva lives in the same town as me. So we already cool. She know that. I already told her that. We done went to the same clubs, didn't know each other. I'm sure if you ask her if she's been to Jeffrey's Inner Circle, I probably bought her a drink and didn't even know it was her in the past. The old Jeffrey's and the new Jeffrey's. The after hour spots. You know what I'm saying? Hagenberger, MacArthur. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I mean, people in the Bay don't be tripping like that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the second time where I was in somebody's chat room and the motherfucking mods jumped the gun. They trigger happy. You know what I'm saying? They was trigger happy in Lady Law chat room. They were trigger happy in Suey chat room. They were trigger happy in Clyde Diva chat room. I don't have a problem with none of these people. How do I have a problem with the mods but not the people? The mods don't even have a channel. It's the motherfuckers without channels. They got a problem with me. Yeah. So motherfuckers say they got videos of me donating and doing all kind of foul shit. Well, who the fuck is you? They say they got a video of me paying for pictures, but they didn't see me receive the pictures. I did not post a video saying, look at these pictures. Oh, look at her. I don't beat a dead horse. I don't beat a dead horse when they're down. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker got shot, I'm not going to go up there and kick them in the ribs after they've been shot. You see what I'm saying? Especially if they shot themselves by accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown. You know how many vaginas I done seen in my life? Matter of fact, I'm self-employed. I work at a black business. I'm the only man there. There was another man there, but he died of cancer. And I've been the only man at this black business where we actually help people for over 30 years at the same address. All right. So I don't go around jumping on women. I actually know a lot about women from working side by side with them. You know what I'm saying? I have no, not to judge anybody, but I married the mother of my child and we're still together. May 20th is going to be our 14th anniversary. Okay? And she's a sister with dreads. All right, and she graduated from college with a degree in African American Studies. Okay, so don't try to put no jacket on me. And I do have associates on YouTube. I don't even know anybody government name. I didn't go to high school with nobody. I didn't go to college with nobody. I didn't grow up on the same block as nobody. I ain't shared a chick with nobody on YouTube. I ain't hit the clubs with nobody on YouTube. These are my associates. If some motherfucker come in my channel and buy my album and buy my services, I am not going to treat that person like an asshole. I'm going to give him he or she the same respect that they gave me. And what they do in their personal life, it's none of my business. I have plenty of associates that done some shit. One of my associates uh, who spent money with me, who did business with me, took the opportunity to rob an armored car down the street from the business. You know what I'm saying? That associate also told me that he had received advance money from Sony Records of $200,000. I let it go in one ear and out the other. 2 weeks later, he also told me that he owned two properties. 2 weeks later, he robs an armored car at a grocery store. They shoot him 9 times. They didn't kill him. They shot him 9 times, just like 50 Cent. He sued the armored car company for excessive force. He got $3 million. Welcome to America. This is America. People are people. Did Jesus tell the prostitute she couldn't hang with him, that she wasn't worthy of washing his feet? My hands are not clean. Your hands are not clean. Nobody has clean hands. But the motherfuckers that hit your DMs with receipts, not all, and they know you know who I'm really talking about. They the ones that keep the mess between the people who do shows. The moderators do some shit so quick and so slick that when the person who has a channel start getting attacked, they don't even know where the fuck is coming from. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I associate with many people that other people don't like. That's how I roll. That's me. You know, yeah, lordship is neutral. You know, I associate with that's my thing. I like to associate with people who are hated most of the time. And some people, they hate you this month, they love you the next month. Enemies of my enemies is my friend until they not enemies of my enemies anymore, and now we're enemies. I don't get involved in all that. All I do is do funny little shows, funny little videos, remixes. And when you do something stupid online and you make it public, I might show it to the people who come to my channel. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, Sunflower. I wanted trolls, not mods, to mess with me. I'm begging trolls to mess with me. I can't get nobody to stand up. Let me see. Yeah, the royal family we'll see in the house. One of her mods said you was rocking with ZX. What do that mean? Okay, look, there used to be a club, and you can ask Clyde Diva this. There used to be a club in this town called Hello Supreme, called in some situations it's best you remain Switzerland. Exactly, and I am. You know, and I've been to Switzerland too. It's a beautiful place. My my allergies was fucking me up though. And but yeah, hey Kitty and Victoria and everybody. Look, um I don't know. But yeah, I have associates. And usually if I wait long enough, the two people that's mad at each other ends up squashing it. You know what the hardest relationship for me to have right now is? It was between Diet, Madiva, and Key Deadman. I'm cool with all of them. I'm just waiting for for everybody to be cool with each other. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take some time. But you end up so called riding with somebody for somebody, and then that person end up squashing the beef, but then you still have beef with the other person because they mad because you was riding with that other person during the beef. It's a lose-lose situation, you know? So I mean, who the fuck is recording the chat room saying, "Oh, I got lordship on some shit. Look at him. He in there being messy." Look, Clyde, you should be mad at Lordship because look at what he done. Clyde Diva don't care who looks at her vagina. She's proud of her body. She lost weight. She's not shy or bashful. She's a free spirit. You're not gonna get her mad at me because some pictures may have came across my way. When I donated to Ashe, it was just for the show. I just walked into some shit. You ever step on some shit at the park and you look down and go, oh shit, I done stepped in some shit. Now you're trying to wipe your shoes on the grass or a napkin or some shit. You don't want to get your hands dirty. I stepped in some shit. One thing don't have nothing to do with the other because you wouldn't have liked it if I donated to Ashe on any day. So I didn't pick and choose the day. I had some money in my Cash App, which I never do. I walked into the show, everybody having a great time laughing. I hit the super chat and walked the fuck out. But me, you forget I'm a troll first, just like the rapper that just passed. He say I'm a gang I'm a gang member first. I'm a rapper second. You know, Nipsey Hussle. He said, "Hold on, cuz you walking up on me for autographs and shit, but you forget I'm a gangster first. I don't know if you trying to kill me or what. So I'm a troll first. I'm a channel holder second. All right. I ain't gotta wait on shit. I already got it. Jail pictures. You know, people done been locked up. All kind of shit. Funerals, videos, motherfuckers taking the piss while alive. Let me tell you something. Diet first video, she was on the toilet. Y'all don't even know this. Diet first video, she was on the toilet. She was taking a piss. I don't even think she washed her hands. But did I make a video? No. Because I don't do that shit. I got shit. I got tons of shit because I'm a troll. I told you I got a cabinet. You know how the president have a cabinet? I have a cabinet. I used to have 4 Google Hangouts. I'm down to 2. You know what I'm saying? And me and Diet cool. You know, I'm just trying to be funny. Now look, the mayor is in the house. Shout out to the mayor, Pamela Fields, and everybody. Now, the mayor has his beefs and his issues. Those are his. They're not mine. I can get shot getting involved in his issues. You see what I'm saying? I can get, you know, that's why it's cool over here. Because no matter what you're going through, you can come here. No matter what you're dealing with, you can come here. Yeah, I got the screenshots of people, like the NAACP said, I know that this is bad timing, but after the Lordship spoke on the panel in Clyde Diva, he's still blocked. Somebody in Clyde Diva's chat room said, fuck his Lordship. You see what I'm saying? Clyde Diva didn't say that. It's how is the moderators riding harder than the actual channel holder? Now that she shut her video down, her channel down, what did they unemployed? Where they gonna go now? Because they was riding hard for her. It ain't too many places you could go. If Clyde Divas is in my chat room right now, she's in the background, she can have a wrench for her own protection. I give a lot of people wrenches because I know that they're so hated that something might happen to them. And there used to be a club here called Sweet Jimmy's. I mentioned it earlier. It was a club called Sweet Jimmy's. And when somebody important comes into the room, Sweet Jimmy would assign a person to that person to make sure that person is having a good time. Now, do Sweet Jimmy know if that person just killed 2 people before he walked into the club? He don't know that, but he know that that person probably is somebody. Let me protect him while he here because I don't want that shit to fall on me. I don't want if somebody gets shot in my club, I don't want that shit to fall on me. So I'm gonna put a vest and a bodyguard on that person. So if Fundi come in here, Ashe, Vic, anybody come in here that does shows, I know that they got haters. I'm gonna put a bodyguard or I'm gonna put a barmaid on them and a vest to make sure they okay. That don't mean that we go to baseball games together, that we go to the strip club and make it rain and tag team women at hotels or do lines together. That just means we on YouTube and that's my associate. Yeah, it's all gravy. I'm gonna need the mayor to get a channel and start doing shows. That's what I need. I'm gonna need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it where it's more people with moderation than people who don't have it. that that starts to look funny. Right on, Reefer in the building. I don't even know what compliment I gave out, but I meant it. Yes, Supreme Third Eye. Sweet Jimmy's. Look, Sweet Jimmy's used to have. All right, he used to have a host and hostess. He used to have greeters, valet parking, bartenders and barmaids, but he used to have these women in brown uniforms. And if there was anybody who was balling or whoever and got money or whatever, he would put one of those girls in a brown uniform. He would assign that girl to the person. So if that person didn't have to worry about like if he wanted to dance, he didn't have to beg nobody to dance. There's a girl there that will dance with him. You see what I'm saying? I guess, and he would tip him or whatever. But I'm just saying, if he wanted conversation, he didn't have to beg nobody for conversation. There's a conversation girl right there. You know what I'm saying? Now look, this is what I'm saying. The mirror has a wrench, but ZX has a wrench. Fundi Fee has a wrench. You see how neutral I am? You see how neutral I am? I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't got no beef with nobody at all. You know, I mind my business. This is what gets certain people in trouble because they take on other people's uh, agendas or they take on other people's beefs and then they look like a fool when those two people piece it out. You see what I'm saying? Look, I never for the record, I've never ever doxed somebody. I ain't never gave out somebody's government name or where they live or where they work. But I'm guilty by association. But how can I be mad at somebody who came at me with respect in the first place? You know, maybe we in the same ballpark. We from the same generation. We understand the same art and culture. You find something positive to connect with people. I can't be around people 24/7 to know what they do. I could be a serial killer, but when I'm on YouTube, I'm just this nice dude that does music and shit. You don't know. So, but yeah, um, this shit is a trip. The way people, this is YouTube like street gangs? Is this like a gang thing? Like I think people have turned YouTube into the streets and they treat it like a street gang. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't do that. Let me see here. You don't care enough. Hey, what's up, Black Entertainment? You don't care enough about strangers to docs. Now, look, I may not catch everybody's statements, but I always read the chat after the show. And if I miss somebody calling me an asshole, or you was wrong, or fuck you, or thank you for the show, or I like you, I will catch all of that on the playback because I'm running this software and doing all this stuff is like juggling and doing hopscotch at the same time. So I apologize for I don't respond to every statement, but I do see every statement. But yeah, it's a gang mentality. And when you bring my family into this, that's when it becomes personal. And Lordship, I have so much respect for you. Bam. Right on. And I totally understand um, family is always been off limits, even in real life on the streets. If you've seen the movie Cocaine Cowboys, Part Two, that's what got the lady in trouble. She put a hit on this guy, and he had a child in the back seat, and the child got hit by accident, and that led to her downfall in Cocaine Cowboys. Now, so yeah, I'm gonna tell you the type of person I am. All right. Back in high school, we used to catch the bus home, and I remember halfway home, these two girls was having a fight. They got off the bus. The bus driver even waited. That's how ghetto it was. The bus driver waited. These girls got off the bus to fight. I noticed that one of the girls was from my neighborhood, and she was my friend's sister. So I let them fight. My friend's sister was losing. After a while, I broke it up, and we got back on the bus and went back home. I saved my friend's sister from getting knocked out or possibly killed, but I did let them fight. You see what I'm saying? And nobody else stepped in. So did I help her jump on the other girl? No. I just saved her from getting beat up worse, but I did let them have their one on one. And I forgot all about it. I seen her 25 years later. She thanked me for it. You see what I'm saying? And even doing that, I felt that I went a little too far because I could have pretended like I didn't even see it. But let's see here. So yeah, I believe in freedom of speech and all of that stuff. And hey, Haitian QT, I believe in freedom of speech and all that stuff. And as adults, we can address each other in our issues in an adult manner. But some things seem very, very childish on YouTube. And I know these people are in their 40s and stuff like that. I just can't understand it. I just had a birthday myself, and I just can't understand that part. You know what I'm saying? Now, people try to coerce you to say something negative about somebody in the DM so they can start a show and show you those private conversations. But whenever I say something online or text on my phone, even even when it has nothing to do with YouTube, I'm always aware of what I'm saying and what I'm texting. And even if I did hop in somebody's chat room and donated during a moment that it was off the hook, that was business also. That was advertising. That was promotion. That was if it was any other day, nobody would have noticed. But I seen an opportunity to be noticed, and I took it because this is YouTube.com, YouTube.commercial. This is America. It's a republic, and we are capitalists. and we good at it. And most of the time, we're trying to capitalize. So don't get mad at me for being a capitalist. Anybody who's asking for donations, anybody that's selling services, they are trying to capitalize. It's just that some people try to hide what they do and try to pretend like they're not here for that. But time is money. I got a client at 3 o'clock in another city. I got to cross the bridge. I'm finna shut this show down. But before I go, before I go, let's make it interesting. Let's make it interesting. Now, I don't have a problem with this moderator because she apologized. The one on the bottom. The one on top always is in some mess. She comes from Latanya's chat room. The one on top is always in some mess. Right on, Mayor. Much respect. I have, look, in a neighborhood, there's people that you've known or grew up with, and people move away, come back. People be in the shit, man. You don't know. You know, you can really get caught up in somebody else's mess. It's best to sit back and watch and then see what happens. You know what I'm saying? As long as kids are not being physically touched and stuff like that, I'm not gonna non-associate. I mean, if you come at me, I only can judge you how you came at me. So people came at me with respect, spent money with me right off the gate, all kind of stuff. I can't judge that person. I can only judge somebody on that right there. But like I said, this person, I can't think of this person. It's something Cloud, Misty Cloud. After I came on the panel, Misty Cloud did apologize. But it's another one in the chat room that was still trying to press the issue. Okay? So, before I go, Leona, all right, was still trying to press the issue. See what they said? His lordship was participating and donating to Ashe when she was selling Clyde pics to get him one too. I got the screenshots. Yeah, well, you ever heard of a joke or sarcasm or somebody trying to get attention in another person's chat room at a good moment? You know, you have to seize opportunities for advertising, for promotions. You know, plus I don't have an issue with Ashe. I think she has a wrench over here also. Mind your business. And Clyde don't have a problem with showing her vagina. She don't have a problem with anybody having a picture of it. And she don't have no problem with me. Misty Cloud. Yep. That's his best friend and Ashe best friend. She talking about ZX. You got a email, so if I can send these screenshots to you, I got video too. Yeah, we all got screenshots and receipts and evidence of fuck shit. Y'all see that, right? Yes, I have the army of kings and queens, and I have MOLES. If the right hand don't get you, the left hand will get you. Okay. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Here's the final pick because this is why I was blocked in the chat room, and I was blocked even though Clyde Diva. This is why I don't blame Clyde Diva because she didn't even. She was so sad about leaving YouTube and dealing with the drama that she's dealing with. She wasn't really paying attention. And I know her mods felt that they were protecting her, but they were being overzealous. Now, I said in the chat room, Lordship never got his clima, climalist check or climalist check. Basically, I was using her name like Clyde. I was using it as the word stimulus, but I wrote climulus. You know what I'm saying? Is that block worthy? Is that block worthy? Clyde Diva laughed herself. She laughed. But Misty Cloud got mad and blocked me. You see what I'm saying? Same thing happened in Sui chat. Me and Sui is chopping it up for 30 minutes. One of his mods, Gemini or somebody, blocked me. You see what I'm saying? So get a channel. Now, I'm not mad at Misty though, but get a motherfucking channel and see how hard it is to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you type, be sure of what you type because people will use it against you later on. I'm getting on the train, guys. All right, Lena, peace out. I yeah. So I hope that this, that I came clean or whatever, or you guys understand. Okay, Lordship was trolling and she thought it was real, right? I always tell folks just because you in the chat don't mean you safe. And just because you're in the chat doesn't mean that you praise the person. You just in the chat. You like to watch train wrecks just like everybody else like to watch train wrecks, we have a clue here called Taboos that offer the same service. It's 16 of us. My father and mother allowed us to fight, and we all lived to see another day. And what we drinking this weekend, huh? Yeah. So, shout out to everybody. I'm not gonna make a billion videos. They need to stop beefing, being so sensitive. They need to get a sense of humor. Yes. And yeah, I'm not gonna make a million videos. Shout out for looking out for your boss or your leader. I don't believe in tribalism because tribalism can be dangerous in the long run. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that cornbread ain't never hurt nobody. And cornbread is always watching. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Dre said, if you trip with me, I'll be forced to trip with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty easygoing. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody for dropping by. Soul Fight in the house. Let me see. I got timed out fast this morning in Clyde's channel because someone misread too fast and thought I was Soul Alchemy and all that. See, I understand. I wish I could show what I said next. When I said I didn't get my climulus check, the next statement, I was blocked before I made my next statement. My next statement was, we take care of yourself, we will miss you. And I went into her panel and told her that mods really can impact a channel. Yeah, my beefs, all the so-called people that I don't even have a beef, but the 3 people I have an issue with is not because of them, it's because of their mods. You see what I'm saying? I just come into the room, type reckless, but no hate. Of course, because it's only YouTube. We're using these names, we're using these avatars. We don't know if males are really males. We don't know if females are really females. We have some form of a shield between reality and fantasy. And some Mars start unnecessary beef. They finance uh, beef. They finance bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. But I gotta go handle a job in the city right quick because I'm like a freelancer right now. So let me go freelance. What's up, Grandma? Please catch the playback. It's always cool to see you here, and it's all gravy. And I appreciate your time. Yeah, you're a little late, but I would stay on. But I gotta head to the city. I gotta go near the Pacific Ocean. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go visit um, a nice family that lives near the ocean, and it's all good. But yeah, cause I'm still blocked over there. Even though she took her thing. Hey, Ali the Sage, I didn't really say hi to you, but you crack me up. Now look at this. This is what I'm saying. Michelle, I think, has a wrench here, but Ali has a wrench here also. You see what I'm saying? Cause I don't be tripping like that. I don't even know. And as far as the women, I really don't know the details of their beefs. Like I only know the surface. All I know is that they argue, but I don't know why. I don't know all the minute detail. It's too much to know. I don't know what one person did to the other. So Alchemy used to come through, and I go hang out with her and semi troll her. I don't know if she mad at me. See, everybody that mad at me, don't tell me that they mad at me until I'm in somebody else's chat room, I guess. But we have not blocked one single person since I started doing this channel. We have not blocked one single person, and I'm trying to keep that going. You know, I wish no ill will towards anyone. I don't wish death or cancer to anyone. I don't want anybody to be disrespected. I don't want their kids to be played with. I wish peace and love amongst the community. And that's why I do these intros and stuff, because I'm trying to add some decorum. I want us to be like the cable networks. I want us to have our black CNN, Fox, our black BBC, our black VH1, our black MTV. And if I can help you do that, let me know, because I want to show that we on one accord with our professionalism. And thank you very much, Supreme and Ali, and some of the compliments. And yeah, people would say, well, what about this person? You rock with him and he did this. Man, none of us have clean hands, especially in the eyes of the Lord. We didn't come into this world pure. We was born sinners. All right. And I ain't gonna preach. My father is a minister, but I'm not. Um, yeah, the beef doesn't go anywhere. You end up beefing forever. If you look at LA and those other guys, which I find very funny, but Styles and these guys, they've been beefing for 4 or 5 years. When do that shit stop? With the same people, month after month, day after day, year after year. I'm also glad to hear a channel holder say this, because whenever I said certain chats, I get blocked by the mods and not by the channel holder. Yeah. Look, I don't want to be late for this this thing I have to do. So thanks for dropping by. I showed the receipts. I gave my opinion. Peace and hair grease.
of the magnificent.
Tell them what your name is.
I did a Massive Attack remix. I stayed up all night till 6 in the morning working on that remix so I could play it on the show. So if you haven't caught that remix, please catch it at the beginning of the show. It's a 7.5 minute remix of Massive Attack Animal. But when I hear that song, I think of I want to troll you like an animal. You know what I'm saying?
Of the magnificent.
Yo, man, I don't think they heard you. Why don't you tell them what your name is?